Alright, gamers. We're live. Oh, man. I... I woke up from a nap about an hour and a half ago. I spent the day hanging out with my sister and a couple of her friends at Disney World. And we had a great time, but I got home and fucking conked out pretty quickly. And I woke up from that nap about an hour and a half ago. I looked at the time, I was like, oh shit, I need to stream. Hey Blaze, how's it going? We're playing Power Wash Simulator tonight. Let me go ahead and lower the lo-fi down a little bit. I'm thinking we keep the lo-fi on tonight. I think that sounds like a great idea. For the kind of stream we're gonna do, but I am gonna go ahead and there we go. We're gonna play some goddamn Power Wash Simulator. Let me boot up the game. I literally was like, what game do I play tonight for stream? I don't want to play anything too involved because I'm still eepy. But I don't want to like just fall back onto like games that I normally play. And I was like, oh, Power Wash. I saw it in my Steam library and I was like, oh, Power Wash Simulator. That sounds great. It was either this or Okami, and Okami I think is a little too involved for how fucking conked out I was earlier today. Anyway, we're gonna play some fucking Power Wash Simulator. Let me just make sure of the thing real quick before we begin. Hey Jimmy, I pulled a shock turnip. That's crazy. I pulled an EP turnip. Which, you know, fair. Alright. Oh, he added a bean. Yeah. I like that. I like adding beans. I think it's funny. Why the fuck? SpongeBob SquarePants. I need to go into my options real quick and turn off the music. I'm turning off the music just so that we get the lo-fi through. Mind if I VC with you later? I'm not having a great day dealing with this gamer. Oh yeah, sure, go right ahead. Just let me know when you hop into VC, that way I can hop in with you. I'm in my solo VC right now that nobody else can see. That's so. But in the meantime, I don't like the fact that the SpongeBob one is paid DLC. The Tomb Raider and Final Fantasy ones were free. Why? Why is SpongeBob paid DLC? Also, apparently there's a Back to the Future pack coming out in just a couple days. I've already done all of the careers. Right, what console are you playing this on? PC! Yeah, I'll restart this one. Yeah, I'll restart this one. I could get mods if I wanted to. I don't know how to install mods for Power Wash Sim, but I theoretically could get mods for this version. Why? What's up? There's some funny mods on Steam. Oh, I don't doubt that. Oh, that's right. So I have maxed out all of the different nozzles and everything. Anyway, we're gonna... There we go. Oh, the window's clean. Look at how shiny that is. That's fucking rad as shit, dude. Oh, hold on. It's R to rotate. Look at that. Look at how clean that is. God, this is like maybe one of the most satisfying games I've ever played. Oh, hold on. I do wanna kind of just down here, maybe, just a little bit, because I know that... Oh, no, that's just part of the door. Usually the door handle is, like, its own thing. Door's clean. Oh, man. Look at this. Look at this. This is so satisfying. Oh. This is like, oh, I know a guy with 600 plus hours in this game. A man might as well be a washer. Dude, I like this game. I don't know that I would play it for 600 solid hours. This is just the kind of game I play to, like, kind of chill out. You know? Kind of just vibe to. That's kind of what we're doing tonight. Oh yeah, hold on, let me that. I don't need that there yet. I will need that at some point. Alright, gotta get the tire. I also like, because I'm pretty sure this game was developed in the UK, or at least some European country, so tire is spelled with a Y. I appreciate that. I don't know. Kind of funny. Hup. Windows clean, mirrors clean. Turnip, after standing around the hottest place in the damn world, decides to do mundane tasks in a video game. Yeah. What, and you wouldn't? In fairness, I was not at work today, like, working. I was at work today as a guest, because my sister and a couple of her friends wanted to go to Epcot, so... I literally got a text from her last night. She was like, hey, we're gonna be at Epcot tomorrow. Do you want to join in? And, like, literally, I was driving when I got that text. So it was as soon as I got home, I booked a reservation for myself to go hang out with them. Hey, okay, I need to do the bumpers and the grill and the wing mirror. Oh yeah. Bumper's done. Oh no, the grill's done. Bumper, 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 bumper. Bumper. And then, bumper. And then wing mirror. What's the other one? Up, 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 up. There we go. Look at that! We did it! Now we're gonna watch the time lapse. There we go. We cleaned the van. I like the vehicles. I think those are my favorites. I think next up we should clean the penny farthing. I think that's a funny one. I got home from school and booted up Unreal Tournament, lol. Fair enough. Unreal is certainly a video game that you can play after school. I've not played much Unreal, so I can't say anything about it, the quality of it, but it's not the worst game you could play, I'm sure. I should probably... Yeah. Bum, bum, bum. I should have been doing a Final Fantasy one with this song that's playing in the background. Today was murder, but school so legal. Oh. What do you mean you were murdered? What happened? Are you in a production of Hamlet? By William Shakespeare? Oh, big wheel's done. Big wheels! Alright, I was handed an entire file of shit I missed, like I can describe the file. Oh. But that's not murder, that's just getting handed a file. Like, in what part did you die, is what I want to know. My soul... Oh, okay. A metaphorical murder. I see. I thought you meant you were like, I physically was like stabbed in the gut with a sword or some shit. Okay, seat's done. Pedals. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, it's the handlebar. Hold on, how do I do it? Where's the dirt? Where's... Oh, there it is. Here we go. It's done. Oh, I was stabbed twice with a longsword by the tech kids for saying Diesel is mid. Well... You're right, Diesel is mid. Oh, now it's Mario. I still kind of want to do a Final Fantasy one, though. Because it's funny! Free play! Yeah, I think I will actually just straight up do all of 7th Heaven. The tech kid's slowly approaching. They're approaching like JoJo. You know, like they... You know, holding... You know, balled up their fist, walking slowly, their stand, ready to go. Oh ho, you're approaching me? I can't beat the shit out of you without getting any closer. Christ. Tifa, what did you do to 7th Heaven? Good lord! Oh, hold on. That's supposed to be a neon sign. Let's remedy this. Christ, it's so filthy that none of the neon, like, light was coming out. Can you fucking believe this shit? Alright, I think the first thing we do is we let some light in here by cleaning the windows. Alright, windows clean. Just need to make sure that the frame is... Oh my god, I was not expecting that drop. Oh, I probably need to come up here and actually physically... No, I've never actually played all the way through Final Fantasy VII. I started it at one point, because there's the Switch version, which is just like a straight port of the PS1 version. I've never actually played it all the way through. I should probably do that at some point. I made my sister real upset today. We were going through the Japan Pavilion at Epcot, and for anyone who hasn't been, they have like a little shopping area, like basically a shopping mall in that pavilion, and it's all Japanesey stuff. And then, so one of the sections is like pop culture, right? And so they've got merch from several different. Oh my god, my game is lagging so hard. All right. They've got merch from several different Studio Ghibli films, and I said, you know, I've never actually seen most of these. I've seen Ponyo, and that's about it. And my sister goes, "You've never seen Kiki's?" I was like, "Yeah, I've never seen Kiki's." So, I guess I gotta remedy that at some point. I'd like to, just haven't sat down and watched any of them. I did enjoy Ponyo. I think Ponyo is a very cute movie. Yes, that's another neon sign that's just completely covered in dirt. I haven't seen a lot of them either. Yeah, at least I'm not alone on that. Like, I want to. I definitely do want to do that. Okay, that sign's done. I love that they have multiple welcome signs. Just so you know, you are welcome at 7th Heaven. Sounds like a movie night in the future. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. We'll do our own Ghibli Fest. We'll just sit down and, like, one movie a night. Get through all of them. even though I haven't seen most of his movies, I still respect the hell out of Hayao Miyazaki. What part of this isn't... Come on. Okay, cool. I don't know what piece of dirt I just got, but I got it. I wish you could kind of just do that shit in real life. Just hit tab and be like, oh, that's all of the dirt that I need to take care of. Alright. Would certainly make my life a whole lot easier. Or maybe a whole lot worse. I don't know, actually. Because I'd probably see how much dirt I need to clean up and be like, oh, that's a lot, and then never get around to it. Because ADHD do be a fucking burden sometimes. Alright. Move that out of the way. Then get that little... I'll get the skirting. The skirting. Oh, Kermit. Kermit the Frog. That's another movie night that we need to do at some point. It's just, especially soon-ish, is I wanna get a bunch of people together and watch Muppet Christmas Carol, because I do that every year by myself, and I want other people to join in with me this time. I think that would be a lot of fun. It's my favorite Christmas movie, genuinely. Outside of it being a Muppet movie, which already makes it a 10 out of 10 in my eyes. It's just genuinely like a really good retelling of that story. Like one of the more accurate to the original novel, which I think is really funny that it's the most accurate cinematic retelling of Christmas Carol, and it's got Kermit the Frog in it. Also got Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge. You there, boy. What day is it? Why, it's Christmas, sir. I love that movie so much. It's so good. You can really tell, like, the love and, like, artistry that went into that movie, because the puppetry is just incredible, as it always is with the Muppets. But especially with like the Christmas Carol specific characters, like the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. If I could have any basic tool on a computer as a superpower, I'd want the search function. Yeah, that's actually a good one. Oh my god, look at that. It's already so much nicer compared to this shit. Okay, the wall beam is good. Framed picture is nice. I don't know, if I had any like basic computer function as a superpower. I'd have to think on that for a while, actually. The search function is a good one, though. Part of that... Oh. I do be dumb and stupid. Okay, cool. I don't know, I guess just processing ability? Like, the ability to just process as much information as a computer all at once? You know? Because, like, compared to human minds, computers are damn good at processing information. That wall beam is done. This wall beam is not done. I think I need my ladder for this. dirt off of there. That wall column is done. Okay, that part's done. This door frame is not, though. Now it is. Okay. Yeah, that looks brilliant. Human brains are actually extremely powerful when it comes to processing processing power. Actually, no, I don't doubt that. But also computers are better at it. I mean, well, it depends on the computer, of course, but like, I don't know, the ability to store information without it degrading over time would be really helpful. Because if you ever read about like studies done with like eyewitnesses, like human memory is bad. It's like a fucking Metroid remix that's playing right now. Yeah, no, human memory is just actually like super faulty. Which, you know, never gives me an existential crisis, but yeah, not at all. Definitely no existential crisis from me. Other people, I'm sure, could get existential crises from that, though. Like, what about my life is real, you know? Is this Metroid or is this Chrono Trigger? Oh my god, I'm actually losing my mind. Memory, yes. Processing speed, definitely not. Okay, well, fair enough. I'm gonna set you over there, actually. Just give me, like, 100 terabytes of memory storage. I think that would be cool. Because, like, there's a lot that I have to remember. And then some of it I just forget. It's definitely not enough. Well, no. But I'm saying, like, a stupidly large amount. And, I'm fucking tired and can't do math right now. Also, like, 100 terabytes is more than what I have on my computer right now. I think I have, like, a terabyte of information on here. Need to go up into the petabytes range to actually... Well, that's true. That's true. Listen, I'm bad at math, alright? Lay off. No, I've gotten to the point on this computer where I like need to start deleting shit to make sure that I have space for everything. I'm actively witnessing one of my Discord servers burning to ground, and I just have to sit there. But if I had a single superpower from a computer, it'd be the file cleaner tool. That's a good one, actually. That is a genuinely good idea. God, could you just imagine just being able to go into your mind and like delete shit? But, like, would this affect your mind, or would this affect, like, actual physical files that you have? I think is the real question. Because if it's the first one, then you just have actual fucking... I wish I could file cool, like, what I'm witnessing... Oh, yeah. Yeah, so, like... So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you see something horrible that you don't like, you could just, like, basically eye bleach that away. Just be like, well, I'm gonna throw that memory in the recycling bin. That is a good one. Oh, barrel's done. What I want to know is, because I can't move these boxes out of the way. Hi, Mel! How's it going? You having a good night? I sure hope so. We're just kind of vibing tonight. We're playing some Power Wash Sim. I'm cleaning up 7th Heaven because apparently Barrett and Tifa can't be bothered to do it themselves. Okay. There we go. Hey, just got food and relaxing? Hell yeah. We love to see it. That's literally what I did before stream. I was like, I'm gonna make myself something to eat. Now I'm gonna relax and play a very relaxing game. I'm gonna get down here. Get down into the gritty. There we go. Alright, so those boxes are done, that barrel's done. We're 15% clean. And we've pretty much only done these walls. Alright. If I can't trust a bunch of grown-ass dudes to run a simple command structure, what can I expect from society at this point? You know what? Yeah. I feel that. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Okay, cool. Those barrels are done. And we're gonna get the bits behind. It's always the bits behind, like, because I can't. It won't let me move the barrels. I'm hitting the use button. You can kind of hear it. I need to move the ladder. Hold on. There. Oh man. Okay, cool. That wall is done, but the skirting is not done. Is this all part of the same? No, that skirting is. Oh, don't tell me I have to get. I see. Oh, but is the skirting? Oh, it is the same one. Okay, cool. I was gonna lose my shit. I was gonna be like, are you telling me there's like extra dirt on that piece of skirting over there that I can't see? No, it's just this is also counts as like part of the same one. Actually, hold on, I could probably go up to a higher one and still get all this dirt off. Maybe not all of it. Gotta go over it a couple times, but hey, look at that. We're getting somewhere. Cloud, my man. Take care of your sword, dude. Fine, I guess I'll clean the Buster Sword too. Alright. I still think it's so funny that they basically, as free updates for this game, were like, here's Lara Croft's mansion, and also several different things from Final Fantasy VII. I am looking forward to the Back to the Future pack. I want to clean the DeLorean. I also think it's very funny that, like, the updates they've added have been Tomb Raider, Final Fantasy, SpongeBob SquarePants, and Back to the Future. What a crew. Alright, yeah, we'll go ahead and clean the Buster Sword. Look at that, that's already so much better. Okay, yeah, we need to kind of... Hot take, I hate the DeLorean. Oh, no, as an actual vehicle, the DeLorean sucks ass. But as a pop culture icon, especially, you know, because of Back to the Future. Let's face it, Back to the Future is what made the DeLorean a popular vehicle. Because even when the DeLorean launched in the 80s, like, the DeLorean was not a popular vehicle. It just wasn't. It wasn't particularly good at what it did. Everyone was like, oh, God, the gull wings are fucking stupid. But, like, I don't know, as a time machine it works great, but like as an actual car. Back to the Future would have been a way better movie if the car was just a Toyota Tacoma. No, but if you're gonna build a time machine into a car, why not do it with some style? Besides, the stainless steel structure... Alright, I'm gonna stop. Did you guys ever hear about the Back to the Future musical? It's a Broadway musical based on Back to the Future. It's pretty good, actually. Roger Bart is Doc Brown. He was the singing voice of young Hercules in Disney's Hercules. No, and I'm assuming you're gonna tell us about it anyway. Yeah. Got me. Listen, I'm nothing if not predictable, alright? But yeah, the guy that got to play Marty in that show is like the perfect voice double for Michael J. Fox, too. Like, he's really good at it. Can I even get all of that dirt from up here? I can't believe I did. Yeah, it's all the dirt up here that I need to get. Let me tell you, I was obsessed with Back to the Future when I was a kid. I thought it was so cool. I also love, like, time travel in stories anyway. But, like, Back to the Future is, like, what started that for me. Except I started with the second movie. I started with Back to the Future Part 2, and I had no idea what was happening. But then eventually I went back and watched the first one, and I was like, oh, this is so good. I absolutely love it. God. Cloud's not taking care of his sword. Barrett's not taking care of his gun arm. It's like a part of his body, too. That's even more fucked up. Take a bath, my man. Well, I guess, you know, maybe do actually take off your gun arm before getting in a bath. That probably would be a bad idea. But, you know what I mean. Clean your gun arm every now and then, Barrett. Come on. Also, maybe don't leave your gun arm out in the... Like, I know you run this bar and people probably know you for having a gun for an arm, but, like, maybe don't leave it out in the middle of the bar for people to just look at. Also, same to you, Cloud. Don't just leave your sword lying around, alright? Bad idea. Bad show. Okay, cool. Gotta get the tomato sign. Can't forget the tomato sign. Oh. Oh, I never noticed. It's a Chocobo show. Beep, 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 beep. I do love Chocobos. I think out of all of the, like, weird esoteric video game creatures that exist, Chocobos are definitely one of them. I do love them, though. They're fantastic. Bar back in South Carolina my dad used to go to was close to the Air Force Base some of their friends served at. There were all kinds of guns and stuff in the walls. That style not cringe. Yeah, but, like, that's also Barrett's gun arm. Like, the gun that he has for an arm. Okay. It's Lost Woods. I like this song. I'm kind of on Ocarina of Time overall, but Lost Woods is a good song. Also, I know that like I'm gonna get like, you know, Hyrule Master 69 in my comments. Be like, what, you don't like Ocarina of Time? It's alright. It's a fine game. It's not my thing. It's not my preferred Zelda game. Yeah, it's a threat. If the gun arm goes on, you get ducked. Well, yeah, but also he keeps it on his person, like attached to his body at most times. He's also an eco-terrorist, so, you know. As is pretty much all of Avalanche. He keeps it on his person. Yes, I hope that motherfucker keeps his arm around. Well, yeah. He keeps the safety on whenever he's around his daughter, I'm sure. I would certainly hope so anyway. Marlene doesn't need that kind of, PTSD. Marlene is adorable, and I would fucking kill someone for Marlene. I would kill Sephiroth himself for Marlene. And in fact, having played both Kingdom Hearts and Super Smash Bros., I have killed Sephiroth on multiple occasions. Whatever happened to Blaze? I thought the collective was jumping into a VC. Well, we were going to do that later. I'm still kind of doing my solo stuff right now. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and start taking care of the floor, I think is a good idea. Oh, gross. A wet floor mat. Ugh. I need something to do. I'm mad I missed so many tier lists. Oh, well, yeah. You didn't miss that many. I think we only did, like, one while you've been hanging out at the theme parks. It was, what was the tier list that we did? It was, blah, 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 blah. Whatever the latest one is in the stream chat. Hold on. Let me check that real quick. I've already forgotten. Stream chat. Oh yeah, it was, Ancient World Wonders. Not one of them, and we did that off stream anyway. It was just, like, for fun. I do plan on doing another tier list night, soon-ish. Also, I'm trying to, get people together for the Sabacc tournament. I want to teach people how to play! Oh. Customer floor, alright. The Sabacc tournament, sponsored by Jimmy & Co. Yeah! Man. I want to see how many people we can get for that. I've talked to, or I've texted the court crew about it, and I've gotten one reply back so far, saying that they're interested, but that they know literally nothing about Sabacc, which is fine. So I was planning on teaching people how to play anyway, because I know it's kind of a weird game that if you haven't been to Galaxy's Edge, you probably don't know how to play. It's the Great Sea that's playing now. God, I love Wind Waker. Maybe that's another game I'll play on stream at some point. Is Wind Waker. If I ever get the Wii U from my mom's place, and my copy of Wind Waker HD. I might do that. I love that game so much. It's so adorable. I have a little plushie of Toon Link on my bed right now. I used to main him in Smash Bros. Imagine if we get Devon and crew plus Eel and crew together with whoever we can sling into a Sabacc tournament. That would be so much fun. I'm not going to set my expectations that high for everyone on both... everyone in both of those crews wanting to be part of this tournament. Absolutely not doing that to myself. But also, if we could get, like, a bunch of people in... I want at least 8. At minimum 8 people. Because, like, that's, like... Those are always the most fun Sabacc games, is when you get, like, 8 people all playing at once. I just want to see Devon play Sabacc. Yeah, that's fair. Oh, man. I just want to teach people how to play, because I love playing it. I think it's so much fun. It's like the one poker game I can get behind. The version that they have at Galaxy's Edge is the one version I know how to play. They have another version that they sell a deck for called Coruscant Shift Sabacc, which I don't know how to play, but they sell the deck for that one at the front of that same park, because it used to be part of the Galactic Star Cruiser before they shut it down. I'm apparently ass at it because my dad kept folding me. Damn. See, the thing about Sabacc is it's partly a game of skill, but it's also definitely partly a game of luck. Especially that whole bit with having to roll the dice. That really turns the tables in some situations. I've won games before solely because of the dice rolls. Or if you want to be pedantic about it, the chance cube rolls. Like, I keep thinking, I have one, I should not screw with my luck. Oh, and then you try to go for it, you're like, maybe I will. Maybe I'll pull a -1, and then you pull, like, a -10. I've seen that happen before. The guy that was there when the two of us were there, Jimmy, I mean, you heard him. He said he's a very risky Sabacc player. I'm not. I try to get as close to 0 as possible, and then once I'm in, like, the 3 to -3 range, I'm like, alright, cool. I'm not pushing my luck. I'm so pissed when I had 1 yet, and the other dude pulled out 0. Yeah. Oh. What can I say? We've been playing this game for a while. Like, literally, that was part of my training for that land, was learning how to play Sabacc. It was on our lunch break. We were like, our trader was like, all right, cool. We're gonna learn how to play Sabacc. And she pulled out a deck. It was really funny. It's like, no way this loses, and these two actual ranked professional Sabaccers beat me. Well, yeah. And I didn't even have to cheat. Unlike Lando Calrissian. Look at this, we're actually starting to make some decent progress in here. I do want to learn how to play Coruscant Shift Sabacc at some point. To my understanding, it's pretty similar. There's just, like, some slight variations in the rule set and in the deck list. But I also want to get my hands on that particular deck because it's really nice compared to the one at Galaxy's Edge. Like, the cards are made of, like, actual card stock, and then the dice are made of metal instead of plastic. I do plan on getting it at some point in the not too distant future. Good lord, I can't speak. I also want to get my hands on a Lorcana deck finally. I want to play Lorcana so bad, and like, nobody has any cards because they all been sold out since August when the game launched. I wanted to implement a Joker to the game somehow. I was brainstorming ideas, but I generally think it'd go against the function of the game. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's essentially what the Psylops are like the Jokers of that game. Except, like, they're a good thing. Lorcana? Oh, no, Lorcana. Lorcana. It's a trading card game that Disney did in collaboration with a company called Ravensburger. It's, think Magic the Gathering, but good. And also Disney. Disney characters. So, like, you could build a deck around, like, Mickey Mouse, or, Ariel, or, fucking Winnie the Pooh if you want. But it's like, it's got different elements, and the Disney trading card game, they made a tabletop simulator of that. Yeah, but I also want a physical deck that I want to put together. I want to build a deck around the John Silver card, because I like Treasure Planet. And also the John Silver card is actually really good. It's that, and then I was thinking of building a deck around that and the Honey Wizard Winnie the Pooh card, because I think it's funny. I'm gonna build a deck around Hades because he's really funny and I liked his character. Yeah, that's also... Hades has a couple of different variants, and I think all of them are fantastic. There's one card where he is the King of Olympus, and he's like got blonde hair, and it's really funny looking. But yeah, I wanna build a deck around the John Silver card. The only problem is, as far as I'm aware, John Silver is only available in like blind booster packs. So, you know, basically they're doing the Pokemon thing. Which, whatever, trading card games have been doing that for decades. But, still. What do you mean the table's not done? Do I have to do the underside? Oh. Probably the legs might actually... Oh, I missed an entire side. That'll do it. Okay. There we go. Table's done. Whew. But Lythero has to make the Sonic Silver video, lol. Sonic Silver video? Silver! The Dunnies is this way! Oh. Have you not seen the latest video from the famous YouTuber Lythero? I have not. I don't watch Lythero. I've heard the name before. I do not watch their content. Cringe? Well, I did see the latest video from Tom Scott, where he talks about all of the mistakes he's made in the last 10 years. Must have been a long video. No, it was only like 12 minutes long. Because he's usually pretty good about fact-checking whenever he does videos like that. It was mostly his early stuff that he was like, wow, I hated rewatching this because I got everything wrong. There was one video that was so bad, he just straight up took it off of YouTube. He was like, wow, all right, cool. That doesn't deserve to be on the internet anymore. Really, Tom Scott would be the kind of guy to make a video about all the mistakes and then just list the times he stubbed his toe. No, he's an educational YouTuber. He's doing like fact checking on his own shit. I think the funniest one that he pointed out was how in one graphic he accidentally copied and pasted a 1 in the wrong spot and said that the speed of light was way the fuck faster than it actually is. Ooh. I know this is a Sonic song that's playing right now. I cannot offhand remember which one it is. I know it's not Studiopolis, but it sounds very similar to Studiopolis. I do love Studiopolis Zone. I think as much as I love Sonic Mania, I think it was a mistake having so many classic stages in that one, and it should have been more original stages, and Studiopolis is the perfect example of why that should have been the case, because Studiopolis is a banger-ass level. Oh, what the fuck is this one? No, I know that that's in, oh god, what stage is it? Is it Hydro City Zone? I know it's one of the ones from, I think Sonic 3. But I also know it was one of the ones in Mania, because it was like... I do recall this song from Mania specifically. Oh, this is gonna bother me. It is Hydro City Zone. Okay, cool. I fucking called it. Alright, now the real question is it pronounced Hydro City, or is it pronounced Hydrocity? Is the age-old debate. I'd say Hydro City, because that's what Yuji Naka says, but also that guy's in jail now, so... The single pinball machine in the corner really makes you feel like a bar. Yeah, what's even funnier is the whole, like, fucking machine that it's hooked up to. This is the entrance to get into the secret Avalanche headquarters. It's, a lot less conspicuous than I think they probably would want it to be. But yeah, basically this whole, like, platform here is, like, an elevator of sorts. I'm sure they have, like, an excuse for, like, why people are using this thing as an elevator and why this whole, like, machine on the wall exists. Hydro City would be Hydro City. Hydrocity would be... Well, see, the thing is, it is one word, right? But Yuji Naka himself, the guy that, you know, basically invented Sonic the Hedgehog, is like, no, it's Hydro City. But also, he's in jail now. Like, literally actually in jail now, so... So it'd be Hydrocity. Well... Yeah. What did the dude do? Tax evasion, I think, actually. I think it was tax evasion. I really hope it's nothing more than that. Nice. Yeah. That's another game I should play at some point, is Turnip Boy commits tax evasion. Because I might not be a turnip boy. but I don't want to pay the government any money. I do because I also don't want to go to jail. And that's one for the NSA agent listening in on this stream. But also, if I didn't have to pay the government any money, that'd be great. I think it was tax evasion. This is another one I'm looking up real quick. Okay. Yuji Naka jail. Okay, but like, what did he go to jail for? Oh, insider trading while at Square Enix. For the NSA agent listening, I did in fact pay taxes on my work papers last month. Well, that's crazy that you did that way the fuck before they're due, because they're not due until April, I think. Also, oh my god. I just lost my train of thought. Christ, that's the kind of day I'm having. Oh yeah, I should probably do this. Get some light in here. Goodness. Turnip, since you have food, do you get random unannounced government inspections? So I should, but the FDA is really bad about that, so if I was under the USDA, then I feel like I'd get more inspections more frequently, but under the FDA, I don't. And that's been your Turnip public service announcement of the week, is that the FDA is bad at their jobs when it comes to food specifically, to the point where apparently people in the FDA forget that it stands for Food and Drug Administration and genuinely think that it's Federal Drug Administration, which is very funny, but also kind of upsetting. John Oliver did a whole bit on this recently. It was really, really interesting. And also kind of fucked up. The FDA should come to my school. They'd have a field trip. Yeah? The FDA should not come to my school because I don't go to school. So that'd be a little weird if they showed up to my school. I used to go to school. I don't anymore. I wonder if vapes are under the FDA. I don't know about that, actually. I also don't vape, so I've thought about it. I also, like, the more I think about it, the less I'm, like, inclined to do it. Because it's like, oh, well, I could destroy my body, but no. Because, like, I know it's not, like, as dangerous as smoking cigarettes. Like, it doesn't cause cancer or anything, but it also does kind of fuck up your lungs at least a little bit. I had to wait in the vaping line to use the bathroom because I was late to class and needed to use the bathroom. Jesus. Why is there a vaping line? That's what I want to know. You gotta wait in line to hit the doobie. And that probably tells you everything you need to know about my understanding of drug culture, is that I probably fucked that piece of slang up. There are about 10 kids who always line up at the stalls to pop in and vape. Well, tell them to vape somewhere else. Tell them that you need to piss. Like It's the bit in the Persona 4 comic where Yosuke's like, guys, I need to pee. I need to pee so bad. I'm gonna pee right here. Okay, never mind. Doobie is weed. Well, yeah, but saying doobie for, like, anything that you smoke is inherently funny, I think. I don't know, doobie's just a funny word. I cleaned the ceiling, or at least part of it. That whole section right there. I'm not telling the 10 grown-ass teenagers high off their ass to fucking move. Well, do it anyway. It depends on what they're high on, right? Like if it's weed, then I'm sure they'd be fine. But no, I'm not starting that fight. I don't know, man. There's like I said, it all depends on what they're high on. Because there are different highs. Besides grape and rainbow smell better than boys and shit. Well, yeah. I'm not gonna argue with that point. That is in fact just actually true. Who the fuck is texting me right now? Oh. Okay. Someone else I'm following on Twitch just went live. God, imagine being live on Twitch. Couldn't be me. Actually, I'm gonna leave that there for now. Alright, let me up. Ceiling pipe cleaned. Hold on. Ceiling pipe support. What part of it isn't clean yet? Okay, there we go. Got it. What else do I need to clean on this ceiling pipe? Oh, that, apparently. Want to make a game like this, but you're just part of Jurassic Park verse, like the book version, but instead the storm never happened? Oh, well, like a park management game, or like something like Power Wash Sim? That should be the next expansion for Power Wash Sim, actually. Should just be Jurassic Park. I think that'd be really funny. Jurassic Cleaners, yeah. I don't know, given that they clearly already have some kind of thing with Universal for Back to the Future, like, they probably could do something for Jurassic Park. Actually, yeah, I think that's the next expansion I'd like to see for this game. Is you're cleaning, like, the visitor center, or, like, whatever. Or, like, one of the Jeeps. It's oh, it's another good movie. I want to rewatch Jurassic Park now. They do move in herds. I'm still genuinely blown away by the CGI in that movie. That movie came out in 1993. And I'm not going to say that those dinosaurs look, like, as good as they could nowadays, but they still look incredible for a movie that came out before Toy Story did, you know? We can watch Jurassic Park 1 through 3 in VC. We can watch Jurassic Park 1. Because, I don't necessarily hate the second movie. I'm not the biggest fan of Jurassic Park 3, I'm not gonna lie. That movie is bad. That movie is a fever dream. And, genuinely, like... I don't know, man. I just don't like it. The closest I've ever got to liking Jurassic Park 3 was playing through, Lego Jurassic World. Top tier 3 best of Jurassic Park is JP1, Jurassic World, and JP2. I quite liked Fallen Kingdom, but I also know that I'm very much in the minority of that opinion. I don't understand the hate for that movie. I do understand that it's not one of the better movies, but I didn't think it was that bad. Morgan and I went to go see that one when it came out, and we named the Indoraptor Mango because it had an orange stripe on it. It isn't better than Jurassic Park 2. No, I will argue that Fallen Kingdom is better than Jurassic Park 2. Like, Jurassic Park 2 has Jeff Goldblum, and that's definitely a point in its favor. The rest of that movie is not good, though. I don't know. Like I said, I don't hate Jurassic Park 2 the same way I hate Jurassic Park 3, but I don't think it's a good movie either. We need to watch them back to back, then I haven't watched either recently. Yeah. It's just, like, a lot of JP2 is just kind of boring. And, like, the big bad of the movie, or, like, the big bad monster of the movie is the T-Rex again. Except this time... they take the T-Rex to San Diego, and it runs down the streets of San Diego, because they're trying to like, Hammond is like, you gotta stop what remains of InGen from building Jurassic Park in San Diego. There's a reason I built it on an island. Sarah! No, the one that always gets me is in JP3, the dream that Alan has, where the raptor goes up to him and he's like, Alan! As bad as that movie is, that scene will never not make me laugh. Just how stupid it is. Alan! I will say, I do like the scene at the beginning of JP2, where the family ends up on the second island, and the little kids find the compies, and then the compies fucking eat the family. I like the whole Jurassic Park in San Diego, though. It was the closest we got to showing corruption. Was it, though? I'm pretty sure the entire point of the first movie was... yeah, Hammond says he spared no expense. But, like, clearly he did. Also, JP2 intro is legit JP1 book intro. Yeah. No, it's good. I like the intro to JP2. It's great. I also just like compies. I think compies are very underrated dinosaurs. Compsognathus. Book JP2 was phenomenal, though. I haven't read either of the books. I'd like to at some point. I also understand they're very different from the movies. I do know that the river ride, or I've been told anyway, that the river ride at Universal the Jurassic Park River Ride is based on a scene from one of the books, as opposed to being based on the movie, because the whole conceit of that park originally was that it was all based on written works. And so when they opened up the Jurassic Park area, they were like, oh, this is based on the book version of it, but it still got the branding from the movie to, you know, kind of pull people in. Yeah, it's based off JP1. Yeah. I'd like to read it. I'd like to read it at some point. I just also... I think what I'm going to start doing is audiobooks, because, like, my ADHD, like, does not let me sit down and just read books. You don't want spoilers, I won't. Okay, yeah. I would appreciate that, but also I have a feeling it's going to end very similarly to how the movie did, which was everyone dies except the main characters. We like to chill at a cafe. Yeah, I can agree with that. Oh, keep believing that? Okay, I will. Thanks for the spoilers, though. I don't know. I think Jurassic Park, then, in that case, is a really good example of a book-to-movie adaptation doesn't have to be fully, like, accurate to be a good movie. Or to even be a good adaptation of the book. You know? Now, do I prefer my adaptations to be nice and, you know, accurate to the original source material? Yeah, absolutely. But I also don't think that that's necessarily, like, a requirement. And the movie ending and book ending are definitely different, but also extremely unique and good. Cool. I also need to sit down and read Jaws, because, like, I do have a copy of Jaws, the book. Just, you know, speaking of Spielberg movies. To my understanding, there's also a... Like, E.T. itself wasn't based on a book, but I know there was a book, like, that acted as kind of a pseudo-sequel to E.T. I kind of want to read that, because I think it would be really interesting. To my understanding, it's what the ride is sort of based on. Is the Jaws book better than the movie? Also, my little cousin was really upset that the Jaws ride was closed. I had to explain to him the incident. What incident? I mean, other than the one guy falling into the thing. Jaws, the Jews ride. No, that's... I don't know, depending on what you think of J.K. Rowling's views on that particular community, that is what they replaced the Jaws ride with. No, the only major incident I remember from the Jaws ride was that one guy fell in, and it was completely his fault, that he fell into the water, and then he tried to sue Universal, and then Universal's like, no, we, like, literally have all of these rules in place for you to not do that, and you broke all of them. Isn't the dude falling in half the reason it shut? No! It shut down because they wanted it to replace... The guardrail broke? Oh. I don't remember, actually. I'm fairly certain it was the dude's fault. There might have been multiple incidents then. Hold on. Oh, I'm looking this up. I don't want to accidentally spread misinformation on the internet. Jaws, the... Hold on. Jaws, the ride. the Jaws ride didn't shut down. I would have loved to go on that. My understanding, it was pretty cool. It was also replaced it with Harry Potter. Gross. Ew. All right. In July 1990, which is like the same year that the park opened, a 39-year-old man fell into the water while riding after a boat railing allegedly broke. According to his lawyer, guests applauded as he was pulled back into the boat, having assumed the incident was part of the ride. There were no serious injuries, and he sued Universal for $1 million, claiming negligence and poor maintenance. I might be thinking of a different ride then. I might very well be thinking of a different thing. But yeah, no, it was just like the ride was showing its age, and Universal wanted to replace it with Harry Potter anyway, because that was like the big seller at the time, and unfortunately still is. Submechanophobia is a big fear of mine, though. Jaws would genuinely scare me. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm gonna be honest, I did not have submechanophobia until I learned what it was, and then I was like, oh, yeah, actually no, that shit is terrifying. Not Shinra. Get the fuck out of here, dude. When I was there, they were doing some kind of work in the middle of the lake. I think they may be putting something new there. Would only make sense to use that land. So I think they might have just been setting up a new fireworks show, if I had to take a guess. Because that lake is not where the Jaws ride was. Like, where Diagon Alley is now, that is where the Jaws ride was. They had like a whole lake out there, and they filled it all in, and replaced it with Harry Potter. I had to work there a couple times. This was back when I was working there at Universal. I was in the New York area, so like where the Mummy and shit is. There was one day I was driving to work, and I got a call from one of my managers, and they were like, "Hey, Diagon needs help. Do you want to go?" And I was like, internally, I was like, "You really called the one trans girl that's working in your area to ask if she wants to go work at the transphobic land? Are you sure?" And then outwardly I was like, "Yeah, sure." The Blues Brothers show is really good. I do kind of miss it. I don't miss Universal as a whole, but like that's just because I did not have a great experience with my managers in particular, and that story should explain why. Those managers knew me. I worked there for like almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. And several of those managers still misgendered me, like, frequently. Hate Harry Potter for what it is. Cool rides and set pieces are cool rides and set pieces. No, I'm not going to disagree with that. I think the rides themselves are really well done. And so are the lands that they built. Also, gross, ew, Harry Potter. Just because I dislike the source material, I'm not going to disregard how well put together those lands and rides are. I just also don't like the source material. Wish MIP got an update. I'm kind of glad it had... Well, yeah, it needs, like, it needs a refurb is what it needs. I don't want it to get an update though, because I'm afraid that if they do update it, they're gonna update it to Men in Black International, and I don't want to acknowledge that that film exists. The guns are all fucked up. Well, yeah. I used to be fucking great at that ride though. I used to get really high scores on it all the time. The closest thing we've got to that ride at Disney is called Buzz Lightyear's Astro Blasters, and it is nowhere near as good as Men in Black is. That is another thing that I will absolutely give Universal, is their shoot 'em up ride is so much better than ours. It's not even like a source material thing. It's like, because I quite like Toy Story. It's just actually the ride is genuinely bad compared to Men in Black. Midway Mania is pretty good, but Astro Blasters is not. It's like one of the things in Tomorrowland that I actively avoid. My grandpa, who's a military police serviceman during Vietnam, with an impeccable shooting hand, lost to my little cousin. Well, that sucks. Get good. I don't know. I don't want to deny that your granddad is probably really good at shooting guns, but also get good. The guns were all you have to do is like hold down the trigger. You do actually get points on that ride literally just for holding it down. Not as many points as if you're actually hitting anything, but you do get at least a couple points literally just for holding down the trigger. That's part of my secret to getting a good score on that ride. Is literally just hold the trigger down. And then like you can also shoot the same alien multiple times. Right up until it like kinda it like gives you like an indication that it's like, okay, you can't get any more points from this alien. But you can shoot it multiple times. That kind of thing. Also, how did you solo ride Smuggler's Run? That ride was way cooler with my family. So I usually go to that park by myself. And, with the single riders line, they basically, anytime there's an uneven number of passengers in any cabin, they'll like pull people from the single riders line. So if it's like a group of 5, they're like, all right, single rider, you're joining them. There was one time I ended up in a group of 5 and there weren't any other single riders, and nobody else in my group wanted to be the pilot, which is dumb and stupid because the pilot is the best fucking position in that ride. But I ended up being the one pilot they had. And apparently what it does in that case is it actually just autopilots the other side for you. I didn't realize that at the time. I was fully prepared to actually just pilot the thing myself. I reached over and everything to make sure I had my hands on both of the joysticks. Fuck no, I hated piloting. No, piloting is great! It's okay, so the other 2 positions are basically just pushing buttons. Like that's literally it, is just pushing buttons that light up. Piloting is the most interactive position in that ride, and it's the most fun. Big Iron Blazeard, what the fuck? Hey, thank you for following. I really appreciate that, actually. Also, hello! Is the Rebel ride cool? I didn't get to go on it. Yes, it is very fun. I would... Since you didn't get to go on it, and if you're not going back to that park, I would just watch a ride through at this point. It's not the same thing as going on it, but it's close enough. It's Joe. Hi, Joe. How's it going? Ugh. I'm gonna have Big Iron stuck in my head now. Big Iron, Big Iron. Very angry I didn't get to do any Avatar rides. The park was closing, my body legit hurt. Oh, yeah. No. If and when you ever get to go again, I highly recommend Flight of Passage. Na'vi River Journey is also pretty good, but it's like not a thrill ride in the slightest. It is a slow-moving boat ride, but it's very relaxing and I like it. It's also got a animatronic Na'vi in there, and the animatronics they've done. There was a boat ride and I missed it. Yeah, it's the second ride at Pandora. Gonna go. Honestly, you probably get the same experience just watching a ride through of Na'vi River Journey as you would riding it. But yeah, at the end of that one, there's a Na'vi animatronic, and I mean, genuinely, you saw the Hondo animatronic they had. Like, it's that same quality, except instead of a Weequay, now he's a Na'vi. Also, yes, that is the name of Hondo's species, is Weequay. Oh, wow, I just got, like, a whole bunch all at once. That was cool. Today's menu. What's on the menu? Soft drinks, Spriker soda star, coffee drink, milk coconut, snack enjoy, special day drink. What the fuck is this menu? I really want to get snack enjoy, I think, actually. I think I would really enjoy that snack. Oh man. I think they did a really good job with Pandora. I also quite like the Avatar movies, so I wasn't too big on them until fairly recently. I think it was like I saw Avatar once and I was like, yeah, it was a good movie. I watched it on an airplane though, so I didn't get to see it in its full glory. But I was like, yeah, it was a good movie, and then I just didn't really think about it for a while, and then as the hype was building for Avatar 2, I rewatched it and I was like, oh man, that's a really good movie. Now that I am not watching it on an airplane, it's a really good movie. I quite like it. It's pretty standard storytelling-wise, but like the motion capture is really impressive for 2009. And then I really enjoyed Way of Water. I thought Way of Water was better in every regard than the first one. Absolutely nothing could top the JP River ride. My grandpa, the tall dude standing next to me when we met, was behind my 4'9" cousin, and when he ducked, my grandpa got soaked from shirt to head. It was the funniest shit ever. Hell yeah. What is my opinion on the Air Bud Quintology? I don't think I've seen a single Air Bud movie except maybe the first one, and that was probably close to 20 years ago now. Turnip die? What do you mean? What? That I haven't seen a single Air Bud movie except maybe the first one? We gotta stream Air Bud. All I know is that they keep making, like, spin-offs of it. Like the Buddies movies. And I think those are... Why is Zendaya in one of them? From 1 to 5. Okay, I'm vaguely aware that there are more, like... that there are other Air Bud movies outside the basketball one. I know there's Golden Receiver, which is the football one. That's the only one that I know the name of. I know there's a baseball one, right? You don't have your grandma's old VHS tape collection of all the Buddy and Air Bud movies? Well, no, I don't. Y'all gotta understand, I am not a sports person. I don't watch a lot of sports, and I don't watch a lot of sports movies. I think the closest I've ever gotten to actually enjoying a sports movie was cars, and that's only because NASCAR vaguely counts as a sport. There are ones where Buddy learns all the sports. Well, yeah, I'm vaguely aware of, like, Golden Receiver. But I only know that one because I think the name is funny. NASCAR is a sport, shut up, nerd. Yeah, well, okay. Listen, I'm not going to deny that. Alright. The reason I said vaguely is because there are people who would argue, and I'm not saying I'm one of them, but people who would argue that strapping yourself into a 200-pound metal machine, or a 2-ton metal machine going at 200 miles an hour should not count as a sport. I'm not saying I agree with that, but there are people who would say that. So I'm covering all of my bases here. Also, I grew up, like, in and around Daytona Beach, so, you know, literally the birthplace of NASCAR, so. I used to work at a shop right across from the Daytona International Speedway, and let me tell you, it got very loud in February. When I say, like, right across from the Speedway, I mean, like, literally across the street from the Speedway. Yeah. It is a sport. I want to see you drive a 3-ton NASCAR at 200 miles per hour next to a couple dozen other cars. Oh, no, I'm not saying I'd be good at it. And again, I'm not saying that I disagree with you that it is, I consider it a sport. I'm just saying there are other people who would not. I got a bucket of Jollibee chicken. Noise does not apply to me. I'm immune to noise. Oh, well. I'm happy for you. Also, like, it's now a bad time to say I've never been to Jollibee. Thank you, you're welcome. I don't... Jimmy, him in my Model 19. What does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? What? Guys, what did I do wrong? What? Is this because I've never been to Jollibee? There's just not one near me that I'm aware of. Eat a Jollibee? Okay, listen, I'd love to try Jollibee. I literally don't even know if there is one near me. You know what? Fuck it, I'm looking this up. Jollibee. No, I want maps. No, don't show me the menu. Where Jollibee? Christ, the closest one is 20 miles away. It is straight up on the other side of Orlando from where I live. That is... that is... Oh my god, that is... almost not even in Orlando at that point. Unless there's one closer and it just pulled up that one for some fucking reason. Yeah, no, that actually just straight up is the closest Jollibee to me, is like 20 miles away. Make sure that watching all 5 Air Bud movies are mandatory. Alright, well, if and when I ever do movie nights in my server, we will do that for one of them. We will watch Air Bud. Also, everyone here should watch the John Oliver bit on Air Bud, because it's very funny. Right. As I was saying before, Turnip said some dumb shit like she never ate at a Jollibee. I was going to mention that I've been around Guns and Boom my whole life, and yet a pin dropping still scares me. Well, I mean, yeah, everyone's got their own thing. My uncle, used to be in the military. I think he actually just straight up works. If he doesn't still, he did at one point in his life straight up work at the Pentagon, like actual, like, the Pentagon. He took my aunt to Disney one time, and he's got some PTSD from his time in the military, and the moment he heard fireworks, he like grabbed her and threw her to the ground to try to protect her. So Fed, well, listen, I don't know that he still works there, but he did at one point. We got to tour the Pentagon because of that. But it was really funny because, like, he was, like, our designated guide in there. And apparently, if you ever get the opportunity to go to the Pentagon, you have to be with your guide at literally all times. Something we found out when my stepdad decided that he was going to step away to use the bathroom for a moment and nearly got tackled by several federal agents. Because he had stepped a little too far away from my uncle. Hold on, I gotta piss. Yeah, they do not fuck around at the Pentagon. I mean, honestly, my stepdad deserves to get tackled by several federal agents, but not for that particular reason. I'm not going to get into that here, though. I don't need a trauma dump. Oh, it was cool. As many problems as I have with the people in charge of the United States of America. Oh my god, what is happening with my game right now? Many problems as I have with that particular part of the U.S. government. Touring the Pentagon was a really cool experience, like, genuinely. Grandpa visited Disney World on the opening years with my mom and aunt. This is right after he got out of the service, and apparently he tried to drop down below a bench when the fireworks went off. Yeah, it's, I'm sure it's not an infrequent occurrence that people with PTSD, tend to have a little issue, a few issues with the fireworks shows. I don't get to see it very often myself because all of the fireworks shows in my park are outside of my area. And I say all of them because we have like 3 different fireworks shows. Joe, Jimmy wants your attention. Okay, cool. Is that done? Joe, new links to the War Thunder forums? Hell fucking yeah! Oh my god, dude. I can't believe that's still a thing. Hey everyone, definitely don't go to the War Thunder forums, and definitely don't check out the leaked documents. To my understanding, the people who actually run the War Thunder forums are very aware of the whole situation with that. They're like, guys, please stop. Oh my god, hold on. What the fuck? Can I clean the fridge, please? Can I clean the fridge? Okay, fridge is clean. Hey, and the staff area floor is clean too. Okay, cool. Backroom box cleaned. Still got the entire ceiling to do. Alright. Cool, the wall lantern is done. TR-3B secret military stealth bomber of the 6th generation got leaked. Oh my god. Alright, well maybe, hey, like, just to protect my stream and everything, maybe let's stop the conversation, like, genuinely actually stop the conversation about leaked documents there. I don't want to get in trouble with the feds. Are you kidding? I'm a trans person in the state of Florida. I'm already playing on hard mode. But also... That's very funny. Anyway. Me and Joe, after finally giving the feds a reason to raid terms, please don't give the feds a reason. Not that I'm hiding anything, but, like, also, I don't want the feds to show up at my front door, and I'm sure you can understand why that would be. Anyway, Jack Dempsey. What happened to Jack Dempsey? Oh my god, what is going on with my game right now? Wasn't lagging like this earlier. Alright. Zoner style boxing. That's how I play Smash Brothers. I haven't played Smash Bros in a hot minute though. I don't want to. I wanna get back. I wanna get back to being good with Mr. Game & Watch because I think he's a funny character. What? Yeah, Zoner style boxing. It's where you play as Little Mac, but then you stay as far away from your opponent as possible. Every time I hear Jack Dempsey, my brain goes to, he's no Alexander, I'm Alexander. I'm Jack Dempsey, I'm the greatest, I'm unstoppable, I'm a killer. From Ali. Ali was crazy. Are we talking about Muhammad Ali? I know very little about boxing. Y'all are gonna have to understand, I know very little about sports. I know the name Muhammad Ali because apparently he was a really good boxer or some shit. Yeah, okay, cool. Anyway, yeah. And Tim and Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was a boxer, yeah? Yeah. Muhammad Ali was a fucking demon, though. Like, he compared himself to Jack Dempsey casually. Jollibee solos? I'm gonna take your word for it. You know what? Maybe I'll make a day out of it. At some point in the not-too-distant future, I'll just fucking drive down to the other side of Orlando and go to Jollibee's. Kind of fucked up, because you can find just about anything in Orlando, except Jollibee's, apparently. It's good when it's cold, it's good when it's hot. Don't they have spaghetti at Jollibee's, or am I thinking of something else? You're gonna sponsor your trip. Also, there are no cookouts in Florida. Well, guess they do? Cool. Yeah, no, Jollibee is so rare in Florida to the point where I had not even heard of Jollibee until it got mentioned on 10-Minute Power Hour from the Game Grumps. Because I think Dan was also like, I've never been to a Jollibee, and then Allie got really mad. Was it 10-Minute Power Hour? It might have been one of their tier lists. But they mentioned it, and then Dan was like, I've never been, and then Allie got mad at him. Spaghetti with hot dogs and sweet sauce? Guys, stop making me want to go to Jollibee's. This stream is sponsored by Jollibees. It's not. It's not, actually. That being said, if Jollibees were to sponsor me, that, you know... I can't say I dislike their food, because I've never been, and I wouldn't know. It better be. No, I can't say that it is. Where's my ladder? Here's my ladder. Ladder. Put it right up here.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Well, excuse... Alright. God. That show really did exist, didn't it? I don't get context for that statement. Wasn't the extent of what I'm sad? Alright, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I upset you with my lack of the extended... I might do that one at some point, the full, well, excuse me, from Terminal Montage, yeah? Clipped? Christ, alright. Let me get the... Oh, alright, cool. And we'll put this up here, and then we'll get that side. Fantastic. Goodness gracious. Can I get it from over here? Let's fucking go. Ooh, smooching time. Gross. Okay, this is the stool done. That's the kitchen shelving done. There's a bit back here. Oh, there's a lot back here, actually. Hold on. Oh, we're getting one thing after another. All right, cool. I think we're getting somewhere. We're 90% done. I think it's really just the ceiling at this point. As Zelda runs away in fear. How about a kiss? For luck? You've got to be kidding. Zelda, I saved you. You did not. God, those games exist. They are video games, and you can play them. My boy, this piece is what all heroes strive for. Oh, there are a couple things over here. Okay. Oh, the whole sink. All right. I forgot the sink, everyone. You know what game I need to finish? I need to actually sit down and finish Twilight Princess. Because I don't remember enjoying it very much, which is kind of why I stopped halfway through. I think I need to finally actually finish that game. Let that sink in. What does it want now? The sink being chased by the ATF. Oh no! What did the sink do? You don't want to know? Alright. I won't ask then. That'd be rude of me. Cinca was quite infamous? That's another game I've been told I should play as Infamous. I know literally nothing about it. I haven't played it, no. You gotta understand, I was raised on Nintendo. There's a lot of games that I haven't played. I'd like to play a lot of games. I also... Yeah, the sink may or may not have lowered his forward grip into the downright position to become a federal criminal. Damn, a sink did that? Oh, hold on. Yeah, no, Oh. Just by me talking during these streams, y'all are gonna find out a lot of information about me that you might not like. For example, I have not seen an Air Bud in maybe 20 years, and I have not played Infamous. And I've never been a Jollibee. More. What do you mean more? More. More! I need to complete Turnip Bingo. Alright, what else haven't I done? Or it has been a long time since I have done. I don't know. This thing modified as pistol brace, but by the definition of oh my god, I can't speak. By the definition of a pistol brace, which makes no fucking sense, by the way, became a criminal offender. I know if you, like, illegally modify guns, or, like, if you modify certain guns in certain ways, like, it is illegal. I learned that from Wendigoon, because I know very little about guns. I know enough about guns to know, like, the general kind of gun something is. Like, if something is very... Pistol braces are bad, the ATF. Well, I don't know what that means, but yeah. I'm so proud of you, Turnip. Thank you. I'm glad someone's proud of me. Yeah, no, I just... Anyways. Turnip Bingo. More. I don't know. I don't know, it's kind of hard coming up with stuff I haven't done on the spot. Have you watched Morbius? I have not watched Morbius. I know there was a big meme about that. I've seen bits and pieces from Morbius, but I haven't seen the movie in full. I know Matt Smith is in it, and I think that's funny. I'm so close to bingo. You didn't hear the phrase gun modification and didn't immediately shoot it down without hearing actual realistic arguments from and about gun owners and experienced individuals in that field. You're better than the federal government. All right, sure. I'll take your word for it. I just know that I just know what I've been told, and most of what I've been told about guns has been from Wendigoon. So and honestly, I only watch his like true crime stuff, so he's the representation we need. Yeah, pro-trans and also pro-gun modifications. Which is funny because I'm very anti-gun in general. But yeah, that's a whole conversation for another time. Finally, realistic Florida woman. Pro-trans and pro-guns rights would be crazy to put on a ballot. Yeah, it would be. It would certainly confuse the hell out of everyone, that's for sure. It's like, what side is she on? What would be crazier? The rubber room with rats? A rubber rat? Rats. A rat. A rat. A rat. I'd be like a wolf lion hybrid. King of the Jungle. Alright, I'll stop quoting Germa. I'll never get over King of the Jungle. The fact that he messed up, realized he messed up, and messed up a second time, and then kept going with it.
You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rubies.
I want to point out with that one specifically, I made sure that it was rubies instead of rupees. So, like, the animation for it is red instead of green, and it also says rubies instead of rupees. Because I'm very funny like that. I can't see it? Well, that's a shame. It usually shows up in, like, the corner. Either way, I'm sated. Okay, well, that's cool. I'm glad you're happy. That's what I do this for. Turnip, do you agree that guns should only be held by confident individuals and this should be enforced via local and trusted government instead of federal oversight? I'm not gonna get too into my political beliefs because I think that that's not what my channel is here for. I'm here to play video games and have fun. That being said, I think Japan's gun laws are very cool. Let's maybe nix the political conversations for the rest of the stream. I don't wanna get in trouble with anyone. We got bingo. Okay. I'm glad you guys got bingo. I don't know what bingo card you're using, but I'm glad you guys got bingo. I'm happy for you. Oh, goodness gracious. We're playing bingo on a D&D character sheet? What the fuck? Okay, that's the ceiling done. Oh, there's a couple bits on the jukebox over here. There we go, that's that wall done. It could be worse. Yeah, you know, you're right. I'm not gonna disagree with that. That's my kind of philosophy on life, is it could always be worse. That's the lamp done. I got in order. Hates Harry Potter, loves dinosaurs, is uncultured, hasn't eaten a Jollibees, and is progressive and reasonable about law enforcement. Yeah, that's that's pretty accurate. My philosophy is have enough money to eat food. Especially if that food comes from Jollibees. This stream has been sponsored by Jollibees. I haven't been given any sponsor offers yet. I hate Harry Potter. I do hate Harry Potter. I think Harry Potter is bad. I think the author is a terrible person, and I think that the actual content, while seemingly innocuous, has a lot of really weird shit in it for no reason outside of the author is kind of a weird person. I am a Percy Jackson fan. Go figure. How about that? We need a clip of Turnip endorsing Jollibees. Yeah, endorsing a restaurant I've never been to. Listen, not only have I always been more of a Percy Jackson fan than a Harry Potter fan, right? But, like, J.K. Rowling is a bad person. And when that became very apparent within the last couple of years, I kind of, like, went back through and, like, looked at some of the content of those books, and In hindsight, a lot of it's kind of fucked up. I don't know. Sean on YouTube, SHWN, has a really good video about everything that is kind of weird and iffy about those books. J.K. Rowling is not only transphobic, but also ugly as hell and has no personality. Like, imagine shooting any chance of you getting laid down. I'm not gonna say one thing or another about the sex appeal of J.K. Rowling, alright? I don't need to think about that, for one thing. And second of all, I think I've made it very clear my stance on J.K. Rowling as a person. I try not to comment on people's looks. I am bitches ugly. Well, alright, cool. Fair enough. You do you, man. I try not to comment on people's appearances no matter how bad of a person I think they are. Because I think that is a bad thing to do. Oh my god, can I stand on the, like, little... Are you kidding? I can stand on the little hands, like, handle there's... oh my god, handles there. I can't fucking believe this shit. Opinion on Nicholas D'Angelo, King of the Pirates. I think I prefer Nico D'Angelo from Percy Jackson. Okay. I think it's fine if they also disrespect my friends' communities and friends' communities. That's fair. I also don't want to be I don't want to be hypocritical on that, because I know a lot of those kinds of people do comment on people's appearances, and I'm like, that's bad. Don't do that. So I'm not going to do it. Because otherwise, I would be a bad person. Me, I'm hip. It is hip to be square, alright? It's hip to be square, and then also, dislike the federal government. There we go. That was a joke for any NSA agents listening in. I do that a lot, I think you'll find. Is I make very funny jokes about disliking the government. Why is the television still dirty? Ew, gross. Don't mention squares to me, please. I had a bad time on the bus ride home. What do you mean? How'd you have a bad time on the bus ride home that involved squares? Like the shape? Okay, cool. The lower wall's done at the very least. Can I finish the TV? Is that an option? Okay, cool. Bar shelf is done. But what about the television? That's what I want to... Are you serious? What else is dirty about the television? Oh my god. Oh, come on. No, don't tell me that's... Oh, you can get the backside from here. I didn't even think about that. Okay, cool. That's that done. What else do I need to do? Back bar box. Oh, that thing over there, okay. My friend said, hey, name redacted, you ever just stare at a wall and imagine the fourth dimension? And I went, no, Freshie, I just sat down. What the fuck is wrong with you? And he just said, stare into the outside, imagine everything is a box. Then comprehend mess. First existential crisis. Yeah, I had a lot of those when I was in school. You get used to it. No, you're roboting. You're roboting. so you can see. What the fuck? Bad. Hold on. Can you guys hear me? Why'd you have to break my thing? I can't believe it. See the... Alright. Is it working again? Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool. Ah! Alright, there we go. What'd you say about the fourth dimension? You bugged out. Oh, I wasn't saying anything about the fourth dimension itself. I was saying that, like... Yeah, having an existential crisis is perfectly normal. I used to get those all the time. What the fuck? What is happening? OBS isn't saying anything's wrong.
It's still happening.
Christ. Okay. I don't like this. Turn up. I'm time slipping.
The stream breaks.
I'm time slipping.
Me when
I have to learn to control it. Christ.
Man.
That's kind of how I'm feeling right now.
Oh, really?
Christ. All right. Is everything working again? Because it seems to be going in and out.
I think it's good.
Okay. Oh, you were roboting there for a second. What the shit is happening right now? Actually, genuinely. Everyone, stop talking about the fourth dimension. I think that's actually my stream.
Oh, no, it's not. God damn it.
How does it feel to be affected by the fourth dimensions? Guys, stop it! Oh my god. Okay, everything seems to be working again.
I love
Joe, stop saying it!
Justified reasons to have trust issues.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think it was possible to time slip in the TVA, and yet here we are.
Oh boy. Oh no.
What? What's up?
God, what the fuck is happening with your mic right now?
I don't know! It's just started doing this!
It feels like it started as soon as I joined.
No, it started like right as soon as Jimmy was telling his story about the thing on the bus today. Why am I time slipping? I don't know! It's not possible!
Non-possibly.
It's incomprehensible. It is. Back bar cabinet lights. What do you mean back bar cabinet lights? Don't be in pain. Oh, that's it.
I love being given more reasons to not.
Oh, you good?
Trust.
Christ, everything's breaking down.
People.
Sorry, I literally did not get any of that.
Do not say what Joe just said.
I won't. Also, I literally did not get any of what you just said because everything is continuing to break down right now.
Oh, yeah. I have good reason to have trust issues because somebody's fucking scamming me today.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Guys, just don't scam people.
It's really not that hard.
Just don't be an asshole.
Love when people scam you for... Oh no.
Oh. Okay, that's that done. What the fuck? Okay, that's that one done, and then... What else needs to get clean? Oh. Kitchen vent. I got scammed by a delivery driver once. He caught me listening to Evanescence unironically. He had to Oh, what does that mean? You don't have to scam someone just because they're listening to Evanescence. I would question your taste in music, but you know. I got scammed out of fucking Legos? How do you get scammed out of Legos?
Easily. I've been scammed out of Legos too.
How do you guys do that?
You buy something from eBay.
Well, that's your first mistake.
Fucking do anything.
Your
How
first...
else am I supposed to get?
Well,
how else am I supposed to get Bionicles from before the time I was born?
Bricklink. Don't use eBay. Go to Bricklink.
I was like 11.
Well, go back in time slip to when you were 11.
Mel, we're clearly seeing that time slipping is not exactly beneficial.
No, it's great. It's fine. All you have to do is learn how to control it.
Gotta build something for that, clearly.
Alright, short stools. Did I miss one of them? I did miss one of them. How did I miss that? Goodness gracious. Genuinely, what the fuck is happening with my stream right now? Why is it all going to shit? I don't understand. I've literally done nothing different. OBS isn't even saying I'm dropping any frames, but that's probably a lie.
Jimmy, I wasn't paying for them. My family got them for me.
Okay. Oh, now it's giving me the to-do list. Wall beams. Which ones? Oh, those ones. That'll do. Give me the ladder. Okay, that's that one done, and then that's that one done. Next up is the wall columns. You know, by not saying that you're saying the thing, you are inherently saying it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, it's this one over here. Okay. Okay, that's that one done, and then wall lanterns. So it's these guys. Okay, that's that one done. 4 left to do. I'm not gonna say what the thing is, because I don't want it to break my stream already, any more than it already is.
1 sec.
Ignorance is bliss, alright? I'm not gonna say it. You guys aren't gonna pressure me into saying it, alright? Hey! We did it! We completely cleaned up 7th Heaven because Tifa and Baron couldn't be fucked to do it themselves. Let's watch that time lapse. Aw, look at that. After an entire hour, yeah. Tifa and Barrett are working hard with Cloud. Well, that... Sure, I would believe that if Barrett and Cloud hadn't left their weapons here. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah. Barrett left his gun
I've
arm on the table, and Cloud
conversation,
left his sword against the bar.
Have gotten confirmation that I will probably be getting what I paid for, at least.
Well, that's good.
But you know, the person's
It's-
getting permanently banned in the process for it.
You know what? That's even better. Good for them.
Yeah,
It's exactly what they deserve.
the mods are actually helpful because I spent I got this commission like fucking late May.
Mm-hmm.
It's only getting finished now.
Alright. We're switching over. Oh... My god, what the I genuinely... This is actually starting to make me fucking mad. I genuinely don't know what's happening with my stream right now.
Oh no, I've learned bad things.
Okay, I'm gonna do the food truck.
I'm sad now.
You can't just say that and then not tell me what you're sad about. You gotta give us some context.
Gerard was hey, you know the completionist?
Yeah?
He was committing charity fraud.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sad now.
That's, Anyway.
Wait. Huh? What the fuck happened?
Please,
I'm-
to some context, please. You can't just say things and then be like, expect us to know what you're talking about.
So as I mentioned, it's still connected to the whole fraud thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fraud. Pain. But also, apparently the person who was doing the reporting on it also exposed Dream.
Oh.
It's the same dude.
Oh. Huh.
Neat.
You know, if I had a nickel for every time a dude in a green hoodie with a face mask that had like a very simplistic smiley face got exposed for some weird shit, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice.
What was the first one?
Cry.
Huh? Who?
Cry. Cryotic.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
I can only imagine how my roommate feels about the news.
Yeah.
I told you what happened to my roommate, right?
Yes, you did. You did tell.
Yeah.
You did talk about that, but yeah.
Which Plague Dream? Like the Minecraft YouTuber. And I mean Minecraft YouTuber in a very derogatory manner in this particular context. They're not one of the cool ones, like Mumbo Jumbo. See, and here I was thinking that the worst thing that he did was cheat at Minecraft speedruns. No.
Yeah.
Turns out he did a thing that I am not allowed to talk about on Twitch without fear of TOS. All I will say is it involves children. And I'm going to leave it at that and then move on to a different topic. Anyways, anyone else excited for Super Mario RPG to come to the Nintendo Switch? Yeah, combo points. I think we'll call it that. But anyway, we are moving on from that conversation. Look at this
we're moving on
funny food truck in the video game that I am playing on twitch.tv/elementalturnip. Volcano Burger.
More time stream incident. Mel has fallen into the time river.
Yeah. I've fallen into the river in Lego City. Alright, we're being posed a very interesting question.
Has fallen into
the question...
the river in Lego City.
The question of the day is, do you think that Takamura from Hajime no Ippo could beat up William Afton in a fight? And I don't know who that first character is, but given how good William Afton seems in a fight, based on what I have seen in the FNAF movie, probably.
Definitely. William Afton can't fight. There's a reason he's a child murderer and not a regular murderer.
Yeah. The one time he tried to murder an adult, it did not go well for him.
No, it did not.
My man got spring locked.
Yeah. How did Bonnie die?
I don't know.
What? He boxed William Afton?
God, could you imagine?
Fucking nice.
Good for Bonnie, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why in every fan game ever, Bonnie punches the shit out of you to kill you.
Was that not like a thing in the original? Because I know nothing about those games.
That is not a thing in the originals.
Okay,
no.
so I know nothing about those games, and when we watched the movie, I was like that. I was on the way everyone was talking about Bonnie. I was under the impression that Bonnie actually straight up punched you in the real game.
No, he doesn't. There's just a really famous fan game where he does.
Okay. Then my friends lied to me about Five Nights at Freddy's.
It has been permanently associated with this character as a result.
Okay. So it's kind of like how Stronger Than You has been permanently associated with Sans Undertale?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's like that. One of the most well-known fan games was like, Bonnie's just gonna deck you in the face with his fist.
That's fantastic.
For his animation when he kills you.
I'm upset that that's not in the actual game then. Partly because now I feel like people lied to me, but also because that's so funny.
The The next time Bonnie shows up in a game, I would fully expect him to do it. Like, Bonnie hasn't shown up in a main series game since 4.
Okay.
The last time Bonnie, the character, has shown
Where you're roboting, I'm like getting half.
4.
I'm like getting half of
Yeah,
what
main
you're
series,
saying.
Yeah.
Apparently, Bonnie is
That
also
was
too
pretty cool.
powerful for our stream. Dude, I was so pissed when William Afton showed up. The scene of him entering from the shadow of the entrance with the white eyes was sick. And he gets fucking boxed by a bear.
Did they ever do the red eyes thing? I don't think they did.
I don't know. I do know that everyone that I was watching fucking cheered when Afton said, "I always come back."
Yeah, we did. I remember that. He said the thing.
And also when MatPat showed up and said his thing as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, you know, lunch is the most important meal of the day. I thought it was breakfast. Well, that's just a theory.
But that's just a theory. That's just a theory, you know? Also, Markiplier was supposed to be in the movie, but
Yeah, he was too
couldn't
busy
show up
filming
he's
Iron Lung.
filming
Yeah.
Iron Lung, yeah. Too busy getting sucked in the time stream.
I always come back. Hold on, wait.
I
I
fully
always
believe that he
come.
will show up in the next FNAF movie.
There we go.
There is going to be another FNAF movie. That movie made over 26 times its budget in profit.
I guarantee that Five Nights 2 has already been greenlit.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Probably 3 as well.
My
Fuck it. Up to
speaking of-
6.
my favorite one for like movies that were greenlit was when Paramount announced the next couple installments for the Sonic series, because they announced
You're
they
cutting
announced
out again, Mel.
God fucking damn it. I truly don't know what is going on.
Okay, try again.
Hello, hi. It's
You're
just
good,
gonna
yeah.
it's just gonna go in and out occasionally, I guess. I truly don't know.
Oh no, you broke again.
I'm gonna turn off the lo-fi. I'm gonna see if that helps. Is that-
Here's a loaf.
Oh no, I had it going for the stream. Hello. Can you guys hear me? Is everything okay? I'm trapped in
Yes.
I'm trapped in purgatory. I'm trapped. I'm not gonna say it. You can't make me say it. Also, I'm gonna turn the music back on in the game because
Fucking hell.
okay. But yeah, when the first 2 Sonic movies were proven to be financial successes, Paramount announced that they were gonna do a couple more installments in that series, and they announced
What? You completely cut out again. What? Mel? 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 I found good reaction gif.
All right.
Christ, I hate that the last
Doesn't
one
know.
actually did get cut out.
You're cutting out again!
I'm going to lose my shit. I'm actually fucking
Here.
angry at this. I really don't understand what is happening right now.
I've brought you a Toblerone. Take it.
You understand I can't take the Toblerone through the computer screen.
You're welcome. Look in stream chat.
Well, I can't because I'm trying to fix my stream right now.
True.
What the fuck is going on? You know what it is? You know what I think it is? Here's what I think it is. I'm going to close out of Discord. No, actually, I'm not going to, because it seems to be fine now. What the fuck is actually going on? Maybe it's the game. Maybe it's actually just the game I'm playing. That's fucking with my thing. Because every time I go into OBS and like make that the like priority,
huh?
It seems to be working. But then every time I click on the game and play it for a little bit, it's like, no, fuck you.
Yeah.
So maybe that's it. Maybe that's the problem. But also, this is a video game stream, and I can't not play the video game. So.
But what if the video game was game?
Death. And I don't mean it metaphorically, or rhetorically, or poetically, or theoretically, or in any other fancy way. I'm death. Straight up.
Mel, I need you to understand.
Yeah.
The way your mic fucked up.
Yeah.
It sounded like a.
It sounded like a what? Your mic fucked up. Your mic fucked up also. I didn't hear what do I sound like?
You sounded like a YouTube poop.
You know what? That's even better. Hold on. Now the effect is complete.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to my settings, right? I'm going to go into my settings. I'm going to go graphics. I'm going to go medium. And hopefully that's going to make the game run a little better. And hopefully that means the stream is going to run a little bit better.
And hopefully that'll make your mic run better.
I'm hoping that's the case.
Hopium. Nope.
I am high on hopium.
Nope.
God damn it!
Opium. More like nopium.
Real quick.
Liter bottle of copium.
I am going to quit out of Discord real quick, and I am going to reboot it. So be prepared for me to not exist for a second. Hold on. Oh, and there go all the reactives. I have become Angie. I am become Death, Destroyer of Worlds. Don't ever stream video games. This shit sucks. I'm gonna close out of that. Hopefully that fixes a little bit too. I'm gonna put that screen up. Hopefully that'll fix things. The worst part is it was working perfectly fine right up until midway through doing the Final Fantasy level. I truly don't understand what was happening. Anyway, I think we're back. Would be nice. We're gonna Why the fuck are the Oh my god, everything is breaking. The reactives aren't going now. What the fuck is happening, dude? Okay, properties. Refresh cache of current page. Why is that not fixing it? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. I'd like to have one stream one day that actually everything goes right. Just one. Yeah? It could be worse. It could be a lot worse, you know? I could have been a VTuber. I could have continued to be a VTuber. I was a VTuber at one point in my life. I am no longer a VTuber, and I thank God every day for that. Also, why the hell are the Angie? Yeah, because now the reactives aren't going. Like, they're there, they're visible. But now they're not working. Why? Oh. Hello. It seems to be working on the fucking website that this thing is supposed to be from. I don't understand why it's not. Hello. God damn it. No, I'm trying to fix the reactives. I'm not. Yes, but also I want my stream to look nice. Goodness gracious. Okay, hold on. Say something, Blaze, real quick. Well, it was working for a second. I don't... Fortnite Battle Pass. I'm a shit out my ass. Yeah? What? What do you mean? What? No, but it wasn't working is the thing. Like, I was just refreshing it. It wasn't actually working or anything. But also the reactives were a good indication of when I was, like, when my mic was going bad. So that's why I also want them to work now, is so that I know when that happens. I just want one stream where everything goes right and nothing breaks or anything. Is that too much to ask? Actually, who am I kidding? I want all of the rest of my streams for the rest of time to go right, but, you know, I know for a fact that that's too much to ask for. So just one. What do you mean you can't hear Blaze? Have you guys not been able to hear Blaze this entire time? Oh, I see what happened here. All right, Blaze, say something. What the fuck? All right, say another thing. Blaze? Oh my god. Okay. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it. I think I fixed it.
Man, my breath endurance is really fucking exploded. Like it was so much better. I could continuously make noise for 20 seconds in around middle school to early high school. I mean, granted, that's probably because I took both chorus and band at the same time.
I mean that's usually a good way to learn how to hold your breath.
Yeah.
All right, I'm thinking after I'm done because like I'll be done with the stream for the night because Jesus Christ, I just want to know what's going on more than anything else. Like I don't want to end this on a bad note or anything, but also like I'm actually genuinely upset.
Yeah.
And I don't like being live when I'm upset.
Fair.
I don't need people to see that side of me. I know
Fair.
I'm cutting out. Guys, I know, okay? I know. Please. I tried to fix it. I did everything in my power to try to fix it, and
Man, I really want to stream the Xenoblade Saga when I actually do streaming. Cause like, fuck dude, love them. I'm also completely normal about some characters in that series. I swear. Very normal. I swear I am very normal about Mio.
I know nothing about Xenoblade.
It's a very good series.
I bet it is. I'm just not into JRPGs.
That's fair. You're not a JRPG girl, huh?
I'm not. I'm not an RPG girl. You could even say.
Do you like Pokemon?
I do like Pokemon. Pokemon isn't really like a... Well, I guess it is kind of an RPG, but like... I don't know. It's different enough.
Xenoblade is more of an action RPG, so I get that.
Jimmy says, haha, big titty Smash character. Which, you know, fair.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean,
I'll
that is what most people know about Xenoblade, I feel, is Pythra.
Unfortunately.
I think it's funny, out of all of the characters in those games that happen to have boobs, one character that they decided to give a certain kind of physics to was not Bayonetta.
Cut out again. What's up?
Out of all of the characters in Smash who happen to have boobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they could have given shall we say, a certain kind of physics to, right?
I know what you're talking about.
It wasn't Bayonetta. It's all I'm saying.
Fortunate that it was them. I genuinely love Pyra and Mythra's characters. They're actually phenomenal characters, but people think they're just horny bait.
Which, like...
It's fair because, yes, they look like that. They're not that.
No. They were certainly designed that way, though.
Yeah.
The characters themselves might not be horny bait, but, like, the designs very much are.
I do feel like that's also intentional for them to be compared to another character, because they're supposed to represent... Pyra, Mythra... They're part of a trio of entities in the series.
Mm-hmm.
One's the male aspect, one's the female aspect, and one's the in-between. Pyra and Mythra are the female equivalent, and the male equivalent is buff as shit.
Ah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
So as he is very masculine, they are very feminine, then.
Yes, that is the intent. Yes.
Okay. And of course, feminine in this case means having just giant tits.
Yes.
You know what? Good for them. I want tits that big.
I mean, fair, same.
I was kind of joking around
without any back pain would also be appreciated.
Well, yes, that would definitely help. I was joking around with my mom one day, and I was saying like, yeah, the one benefit of being a trans girl is at the end of the day I get to take my boobs off.
For now.
Yeah. Until I actually, you know, start taking estrogen and actually grow like real tits.
Yeah, I
For-
still need to take estrogen.
For now, I wear a pair of fake tits to try to help me pass a little bit better and to try to get more people to call
Yeah.
me her and she.
I mean, my voice is apparently very convincing. People just assume I'm a girl now, which is nice.
Yeah.
They will continuously call me ma'am until they see me.
For
Then
me,
I'm sad.
For
but
me,
you
it
know.
depends on the moment because I've got to be loud at work, and my higher pitched voice does not work well at louder volumes.
Yeah.
So like, what I sound like now
Really
is
fucking
like as deep as my voice is now. Like this is pretty much how I sound at work, right? A lot of times, just because I have to be projecting all the time.
Also, how the fuck do they let it get this dirty?
I don't know. This feels like a health and safety violation.
Yes, it definitely is.
I mean, same with Seventh Heaven earlier. I mean, you saw how bad that shit was.
Yeah, but Seventh Heaven is a seedy bar in the middle of the fucking slums.
That's true. It's still a health violation.
It's still a health violation, but nobody goes down there.
Except for Avalanche.
That place
yeah.
literally fucking gets flattened.
Well, yeah, nobody goes there now, that's for sure.
Nobody went there beforehand. You gotta drop them like the Sector 7 plate, you know?
Does Final Fantasy have an FDA? I don't know that they have an FDA. They certainly have Shinra, which is just as bad.
I love Final Fantasy 7 abridged.
Oh my god,
So good.
Final
We should
Fantasy
watch
7
that at
Mission
some
Abridged.
point.
Final Fantasy 7 Mission Abridged is so funny.
It's so fucking funny, yeah. Also, it's genuinely really well written, too. Like, it's a good story, even with the stupid shit.
Now here I am, friendless, armless, but not
And hopeless.
and
but
hopeless-
not
talking dog best friendless. Oh man.
Man! Also, Jesus Christ, they made Aerith's death hurt so much more. Like, I didn't get it until I watched Mission Abridged.
Yeah.
Fuck, man!
The-
That shit hurts!
The one that I always go back to is hey Cloud, can you do me a solid?
God, but they take the meme and then make it hurt.
Yeah. Oh.
Like, fuck, dude. Also, Cloud and Tifa's relationship in Mission Abridged is so good.
So funny, dude.
So good, and then it's so funny, and then it's just holy shit.
Yeah.
Like, huh?
See, I mentioned
Like-
earlier, I haven't actually played Final Fantasy VII, right? Outside of the little bit that I played on the Switch, which is just like basically the PS1 game, right? It's just a port of the PS1 game.
I mean, because the remake isn't a remake,
Yeah,
which is actually stupid, I think.
but
Like, I get it. You want to tell something new. I like that. People came here for a remake.
yeah.
You're not giving them a remake.
You literally called it Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like,
It's not a remake. What the fuck? What the fuck do you mean? Like, some of it's for the better. Other parts, this isn't a fucking remake. Like, more elaboration on the minor characters. Good.
yeah.
Change the story dramatically. Bad.
I was gonna say, like, to my understanding, Jesse is an actual character now.
Yes, people really like Jesse in the remake, which is good. Make people care about the characters you're going to kill off.
All right, this is going on for 3 hours, and I'm tired, so I'm gonna vanish. Night, everyone. Good night, Jimmy.
Good night. But yeah, like,
Thank you for staying this
that's
long.
good writing.
Yeah.
Bad writing is there are ghosts that are trying to force the story to go some other way.
I see.
And those ghosts are the fucking community wanting the game to be a remake. Which, yeah, that's a reasonable thing that people would want.
Yeah.
In a game called Final Fantasy VII Remake.
In fairness, they got Tetsuya Nomura on it, and I respect the guy and everything, but my man cannot write a comprehensible story to save his life.
Yeah. He also
Let's face
drew
it,
characters.
This is the guy behind Kingdom Hearts, so
yeah,
as much as I love Kingdom Hearts.
The main villains of Xenoblade 2 were all drawn by Nomura.
Fantastic. Like I said, I respect the hell out of Nomura. I don't think he's a very good writer.
Yeah. People don't like Xenoblade 2, and it makes me sad because I really like Xenoblade 2.
I mean, hey, people don't like Tron Legacy, and it's my favorite movie, so...
That's true.
I get it. I very frequently, like, when I go to Disney as a guest, I'll wear my Flynn's Arcade shirt, which is a shirt that I got at Disney, right? Because it's like merch for the Tron ride. And I have had several people ask me what Flynn's Arcade is.
Oh, no.
Like, so about that. You should watch this really cool movie called Tron.
Yeah. I think I prefer the more recent designs for the Tron, like, style. Like, I never watched the original Tron. I didn't even know it existed until
you met me, right? Like,
yes, yes.
Pretty much.
I did not know it existed prior to that.
Yeah. So, groundbreaking movie in terms of CGI. The designs are very, very cheesy 80s.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny that, but I love it all the same. Mostly because I grew up on 80s movies. I think.
Mel, do you have any other tools that you can use for cleaning?
I do.
Like
I do. I have all of them.
The soap?
I do. I don't like using the soap. I play this game to relax. I don't play this game to be like, oh, I can up my efficiency by 5%.
That's fair.
There's some dirt on here. There we go. See?
You see, the optimal way to play this game is to almost complete everything and then just go on a spree of pings, you know?
Yeah. Sorry, I just saw the phrase oven door and my mind immediately went to love is an oven. Door. Oh, I'm broken inside. Wait, can I open this? Oh no, there's gunk down here. Okay.
Goddamn, man. My friends in another some of my friends in another server are talking about characters that like Pokemon characters. They're talking about like rivals and such. They mentioned Go.
Yeah.
And I think this is the best description of Go I've ever heard.
Remind me who Go is.
Go is the character from Gen 8's anime. He's the one who goes around with Ash.
The one that Ash is gay for, yes. Okay. We're on the same page.
People have described him as a cardboard stand-in for a cell phone, and that's kind of fair. From what I've seen, he doesn't have much of a person.
Well, it's also like the Gen 8 anime.
Yeah, the Gen 8 anime is shit. I still think Ash should have been around for Gen 9, because Gen 9 would have been the perfect finale for Ash. It's all about the past and future. And also, Nemona's there. And she's literally female Ash.
She is Ash 2.
Ash 2.
The
sequel.
Return of Ash.
Now with fucking issues. Because, man, Nemona's actually a really well-written character. And I feel so bad for her.
Yeah.
Because she's like the model student that is completely alone because everyone thinks they don't stand a chance to be friends with her or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Or they just are scared of her because she's also very obviously supposed to be like, she's very autistic coded.
Oh yeah, 100%. Let's face it. Which character in Gen 9 isn't?
That's true.
Out of the main four,
the autistic friend group. Let's go.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to see Ash with his autistic friend group in fucking Gen 9. Like that group would be so good.
Yeah. I also get why they wanted to move past Ash, but like, yeah, no, he should have been at least Gen 9 and then Gen 10.
I get why they wanted to do that, but that was the worst season to end Ash on. Like, Gen 10, go ahead, make a new character. Gen 9 was perfect for a finale for him.
Gen 8 was so bad, even Ash was like, I'm done.
Yeah. He achieved his dream and all, but like, God, isn't it super anticlimactic that all the people that he helped make their dreams come true didn't fucking show up when he made his dream come true?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's what pisses me off the most about the Gen 8 anime. All of his friends do not show up for his crowning achievement.
Misty and Brock were like, we showed up for Gen 7, we're fine.
Yeah. Bruh. Also, fucking Serena not showing up was the biggest crime. That was the biggest crime to me.
Dude, Gen 6 anime was so peak.
It was peak. It was fucking peak. Gen 7, okay.
I mean,
Gen 8, dog shit.
I'm just gonna say Gen 6 Pokemon in general was peak.
Yeah. Well, I think the story for Gen 6 is a bit underwhelming.
Fuck you, I like X and Y. I know Team Flare is bad, but like they're bad in a funny way.
Also, if you look into what they're actually doing, they have the most fucked up plan imaginable. Genocide.
Oh yeah, no, they believe in eugenics. I'm not gonna deny the fact that
they believe in eugenics and want to kill everyone.
Team Flare is. Let's face it. It would have been too on the nose if Kalos had been based on Germany. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. I've got a couple of friends who live out in Germany, and I don't want to say anything bad about their country, but like also,
yeah, there's nothing wrong with modern Germany.
Don't look up what Germany was doing in the 30s.
Yeah. I mean, they're aware of it too. There's a reason why it's fucking illegal there.
Yeah, Wolfenstein is banned there. I know that much because it's about Nazis.
Yeah.
Which is funny because you're fighting the Nazis in that game, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna explain Wolfenstein to the German government. I don't need Theresa May to come to my stream and be like, yes, Wolfenstein.
Yeah, probably not a good idea. Where the fuck is this spot that you're missing?
The bonnet.
Oh, I think I see it. Is that the hatch there?
No, there's a spot on the bonnet here. It's this flashing thing that's right in front of me.
Yeah.
On the bumper. Whoa! I did a thing. Okay, what's next? What comes next? Oh no, the bonnet still needs... That's right, gamers. We're still referencing Hamilton in the year of our Lord 2023. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know what I got, but I got it. Cab body front. Oh.
I see it. Yeah.
No, I see some stuff
Need
over
to
there, but I'm
flash.
focusing on this piece, the flashing bit.
I thought I saw it.
Oh, cool. I got it. Oh, hubcaps. I didn't do one of the hubcaps, apparently. Cool, I did the hubcap.
What are you missing now?
Sign. Bits on the sign.
Jesus, so many. 99% complete, my fucking ass.
No, it is. That's how this game rolls. I am at 99% complete because I'm 99% complete on pretty much everything that I haven't finished yet, except for like this. And because those are tiny parts of everything, that means I am at 99% completion. So.
Gee.
The math checks
Really?
out, even though it
Yeah,
feels like
sure.
it doesn't. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the sign from the back here kind of looks like a really simplistic version of Jabba the Hutt.
I see what you mean.
Like, you see it, right? I'm not going crazy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I kind of want to learn, like, to speak a couple different phrases in Huttese, because I think it would be funny to just pull that out at work.
Yeah.
I do use Star Wars expletives at work sometimes. Yeah?
I don't like that.
What? What the fuck? The fact that instead
No, you don't know what I'm seeing. VTubers talking about Monster Hunter related stuff, but it's cursed Monster Hunter related stuff.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, what's wrong with me saying Carabast instead of shit at work?
That's true. Man, that sounded like Carablast.
Yeah, Carabast. It's
very confused.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I can.
You know, Carabast is a.
You're gonna. Bug. What?
Alright. Skylight. What have I not done on the skylight?
I think there's a bit that was.
Oh, it's.
I think I saw a little bit of it. Yeah.
There. Got it. Next up, truck body front. Up. Oh. Dude. Sorry, I completely forgot about this until literally just now.
Yeah.
While I was at Epcot today, my sister and I were walking through the UK pavilion, looking for our friends because we had gotten separated, and I heard one of the employees go, "Hor, hor, 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 hor." I genuinely got Freddy Fazbear jump scared at Disney today.
Holy shit!
What?
1 second. Let me just send this in our stream chat.
Okay, I think it's the bottom
Holy
of these guys.
shit, dude.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it. Oh, hold on. I gotta pull this up on a separate device so that I don't fuck up my stream any more than it already is. Damn, girl, are you the Tower of Babel? Because you're stacked in defiance of God, and I cannot speak coherently when you go down.
It's so good, right?
That's so smooth. I love that. If someone came up to me and said that, my pants are already down. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Also, I'm still fucked up by the guy who figured out how to make particles generate a fucking Like, okay, I can't even explain this. 1 second. This just needs to be shown.
I was gonna say, are we gonna need like a PhD in particle physics to understand what's about to happen?
No, it's in Minecraft.
Oh, okay. When you said particles, my mind immediately went to like CERN. All right, it's a video, so I'm not gonna watch it while I'm still streaming, but
yeah.
What do you mean truck roof? Oh, it's little bits there. Okay. Rear wheel arch. Hey, we did it. Cool. Let's see the time lapse.
Nice. You did it.
I like that. They did it.
All right. With that, yeah, I think we're gonna call it for the night. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put my sign off screen up while I close out of the game. As far as plans for future streams, I mean, y'all know me at this point. I don't really have any set in stone plans because everything is subject to change based on, you know, how I'm feeling each night. But tomorrow night, unless something goes horribly wrong, the court crew should be back to do the second Ace Attorney 2 stream. We were gonna do it last week, and then like everyone got sick, so
it's time for the Ace Attorney.
Yeah, there was an attorney in, I think, Chicago. It might not have been Chicago, but I think it was in Chicago. I'm about to spread misinformation on the internet, not on purpose.
Me when I spread misinformation on purpose.
But it was a billboard for someone who was like, the best asexual defense lawyer in the state, or something like that. And someone just responded, "This is the legendary Ace Attorney that everyone's been talking about."
No way.
Anyway, yeah, so like I said, no set in stone plans, although it looks like I might be able to stream at least a couple other nights this week. So as long as I'm feeling up to it, it might happen. Tomorrow, I will not be live here. I will be live over at Devon's channel. I will go ahead and give him a little bit of a shout out in chat. There we go. We're going to be over there. We're going to be playing Justice for All. We're going to start the second case. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be voicing Maya and possibly other various characters. So, outside of that, that's all. Blaze, do you have anything you want to plug?
Not really. Also, I'm excited for this trial because this trial's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Turnabout Big Top.
Turnabout Big Top makes me sad.
I can't wait for the famous line, and everyone knows which line I'm talking about.
Turnabout Big Top makes me very sad for very specific reasons.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to close the stream now. Have a good night, everyone. Bye!